3 days into our boat ride, I've come to the realization that I deeply dislike enclosed spaces that don't allow any opportunity for advancement. That's not to say that this place is particularly drab or anything, far from it. If I were anyone else, I'd probably think that this ship is fantastic. It's nearly 1,000 feet from end to end and is chock full of amenities. I've eked out some entertainment from their facilities, but it's very clear that this is a luxury ship, not an environment I thrive in. At least the other two are enjoying it. What little practice I've managed to get has been done entirely in our shared room, which Sierra has made clear that we're not meant to break. It reminds me entirely too much of learning how to use bloodstep in the cramped prison room back at the site where I was born, except then I actually gained levels. Thanks to the advancements granted to me by my consumption of the demonic tree, I'm powerful enough now that my skills only level up with focused practice now, and the ones at the peak of bronze won't level any further through training alone. Without any objectives to push my level forward, I'm limited to practicing without a partner. Killing and eating another passenger is also an option, but for now I've tabled that option. I figure that gaining a level isn't worth the trouble that murder would spark. Still, I can't say I haven't been tempted to find some unsuspecting victim with no connections and off them where nobody else is watching. At least I've gotten Disguise Self to level. The only other non-maxed out bronze tier skill I have is firearms, but there's no shooting range on board, so Disguise Self it is. I've been using the skill nonstop for nearly 8 hours now. As it turns out, it does have some interesting applications, especially when I use it to put on a mask of a person I haven't met before. At first, I do my standard imitations. I try on Sierra's face and body, then Sapphire's, Marie's, and even Adrian's. The male body feels wrong on me, but it could be useful in a pinch if I need a disguise that looks nothing like me. After that, though, I start trying more experimental things. Practicing the same old faces doesn't progress the skill much, but esoteric ones like the body and composition of the other demon babies, of the demons I faced, and even non-living things like the mattress I sit on, that helps. My skills like being used in new and different ways, it seems, and I'm happy to oblige. Disguise Self advanced to level 10. You are now significantly more able to imitate non-living objects. You have an unlimited number of usages, though mana cost increases per use. Finally. Reaching the capstone does appear to increase its effectiveness, just as all the other bronze tier skills got when they reached their capstones. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm getting any closer to passing as a chair. While Disguise Self changes the apparent dimensions of my body, warping space in some way or another to make it seem accurate, I still need to be able to physically match the movements of the fake body, which means that complex inorganic objects aren't something I can very accurately mimic. Yet. Who knows what it'll become when it advances to silver? If it advances to silver, that is. That's not going to be happening anytime soon.